What a perfect utopia.
Wow, that is a deep question. Okay.
Well, right off the bat, which I feel like this is such a cliche that everyone would say, is obviously like no war, right? We don't want any fighting.
I don't know why in my head, when I think of utopia, I just think of just like all these different colors and just like everyone smiling and just like kind of just like this blissfulness of, you know, it's like happiness.
I think there's countries that definitely incorporate like great ideas when it comes to like my idea of a perfect world. So I think like if we can all take these countries' ideas and bring them together, like recycling is really important to me. So just preserving the planet in general.
More collaboration and more empathy.
I would really love to see everyone kind of being on the same team and working together, whether that's, you know, having each other's backs and not deceiving each other, or just no hate. I feel like as humans, we're kind of supposed to like connect with each other and we're supposed to support each other. And a lot of times you find that people turn against one another or, you know, don't always wish the best upon other people.
I think with empathy being the crevice of everything, like so the foundation of everything could lead to more of a utopia. So for example, world hunger, right? We're actually empathetic towards other people's plights and struggles. There probably wouldn't be world hunger. If we're more empathetic about people's individual journeys, you'll be able to understand how you can make an impact and contribute more to their life. So not looking at yourself more so, but caring more about others.
I mean, I think it's really complex because, you know, ideally you would want everyone to thrive, everyone to be successful, everyone to be happy, and like communities to you know, like there'd be no negativity in the world, and there'd be no, you know, in countries where like starvation, poverty, or issues like that wouldn't be there.
It'd be great if we were all the same and sort of held that same level of power. I don't see why there has to be someone with all this power where we all have to, you know, all might be that person. So I don't know what that would look like. I don't know if that's really a perfect world. And then I think of Pleasantville. Would we want to live in a world like that?
There's this other factor of it being like, what if there's no point of reference? Like, what if you don't know if all that, like, like, if you were just born into a world that existed like that already, how would you know if that was utopia, or like how would, you know? So I don't know. I don't know if I would want to live in a world that was a utopia, perfect, you know, vision, because you wouldn't really appreciate how far you've gone from like having it really bad and having to deal with all these struggles.
Not necessarily no issues at all, because I don't think people would learn from that, but I definitely think that we should be there for each other and really just help each other grow rather than bring each other down.
I think incorporate an environment where people interact more with each other. So if there was a farmer who can trade with somebody who has something to give back. So instead of maybe buying from corporations all the time and having this whole world be, you know, just stuck on, I can only get this from this resource, I think that we can trade more within people.
To me, utopia is like not having to struggle to eat every day and not be like having my family happy and my friends happy and everyone in good health.
Develop your identity based on caring about others, which will then in part create a world that's more happier and productive, efficient, and ultimately, in my opinion, a utopia.
We should all be equal, whether it's gender, race, I guess sexual orientation, stuff like that. But also, I think everyone should have the same, I guess, abilities to succeed despite your socioeconomic class.
I think my perfect world would be everyone is healthy and no one does drugs, everyone works out. Because if you're healthy and you have this amazing lifestyle, you're happy. And I think if everyone's happy, then it's gonna be pretty damn close to perfect.